Thursday afternoon, evening to you all. If you were here for the live stream, I played another little Ozzy song at the beginning, a little Shot in the Dark off of Ultimate Sin. Rest in peace to the Dark Prince there as we knew him by. The good streamer is here. I try and do what I can, but it is About Beverage podcasting time. I'm Andrew.
And I'm...
And I'm just hitting puberty with my brother here.
When it's time to change, you've got to rearrange.
Actually, I was thinking,
I'm Peter Brady.
we need more
and I'm Keith.
sauce. Go put the mayonnaise out in the sun.
There's a few different ways that we could go with that.
There's lots of options.
And I'm Keith.
And I am Keith.
Hello.
But yeah, thank you guys all for stopping in. Ghost, it's good to see you. Lucky, it's good to see you too. Here's one benefit of working late. Get to be here for the show. Nice. I'm sorry you're working late though, Ghost. That sucks. That's awful. Maybe we can have a beverage in your honor, and at some point maybe you can toast our way as well. But yeah, like I said, lots of people unfortunately passing away this last week. Lots of famous people.
Just today.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
I know.
Costa Rica is in a drowning.
Maybe
like
he shouldn't have been swimming.
Ozzy Osbourne. Oh yeah, he was with his 8-year-old son or something like that.
I know. Is the son all right though? Son didn't.
I think so. Like I said, but yeah, like I said, that was really sad. And then obviously Ozzy Osbourne, after he just raised $190 million for charity with that concert that raised.
Yeah, the text thread that you and our brother were having after I'd gone to sleep was a little too close to the truth, actually. It could have actually happened.
Pretty much was a literal mic drop for Ozzy Osbourne. But yeah, then Mr. Mangione died today, right? Chuck
Mangione died?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, the Flugelhorn.
The Flugelhorn,
yeah. He passed away the 22nd.
Feels so good. And also he did the theme. He also did the theme for the Lake Placid Olympics. For the Winter Olympics.
Oh, I did see something about that.
Give It All You Got. Oh, okay. And then Hulk Hogan today as well.
Hulk Hogan died today. Hulk Hogan is the one we give the shit about the least. Everyone's like, oh, he died. Great. Good. That's fine. But yeah, like I said, rest in peace to the other three.
Just remember how gargantuan he was in Rocky 3.
Yeah, that's true.
I remember how I was like, oh my God, because Sylvester Stallone was not tall, but
no, he was never.
But then
he picks him up and says, catch me. Yeah, he throws him over the ropes and stuff. Yeah. Great wrestler, horrible person. Yeah, we'll go with that. I will accept that answer in the chat. Yeah, great for obviously wrestling and everything there, but yeah, horrible person, someone anti-union, racist, misogynist, like just all the things. All this.
Oh, all the things.
Yeah, it was just all the things. But anyway,
all the bad feels.
Let's step away from that and have a beverage. It has been way too long since
I haven't
we've
had anything since. No, I'm just kidding.
You haven't had a drink at all? I am so dehydrated, so dehydrated right now. It's scary. Baker, it's good to see you too. Good to see you as well. First beverage of the evening is from Trader Joe's. I'm sure some people have maybe heard of them.
Oh, you actually found it.
I did. Okay, it was right there.
I looked at the website and I couldn't find it.
I know things.
Yeah, okay.
This sounds very unique, very interesting. Have you had one?
I have not had a whole one, but I have had taste. I bought one because, so a couple of years ago, I remember because I used to follow Alton Brown on Instagram, and he was doing all these posts where he was traveling around, and one of the things he talked about was espresso and tonic water. And I actually made one at my house, but I didn't have espresso. I just used some dark roasted coffee, and I blended it.
Sure.
And our tonic water at Trader Joe's has lime in it already, so I was like, oh, okay, I see what they're going for. It wasn't bad. I didn't have another one, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, we're a couple years behind the curve.
Apparently, yeah.
But anyway, so I was like, cool. And yeah, anyway, so they had tried it on one of my days off, and there were still a couple in the fridge, so I grabbed myself a couple of little samples there. But I had already bought this, and I knew I wanted to bring this to the table. I thought this would be perfect.
Coffee foam definitely hangs out there when you do the pour to get rid of some of the sparklingness. Sushi, how's it going? Great to see you, Sushi. Wonderful to see you. Rumor mill is churning, and word on the street is there's about to be a Trader Joe's 3 miles down the road from me. You are in trouble.
Oh, my goodness.
You're in trouble. That could be Keith's new store. Keith's moving to Texas.
Yeah. Well, I'm not moving to Texas.
Oh, okay.
We do have a new one opening up here in town. But...
Oh, my God. Mine's only 3 hours down the road. Both threes, basically twins. Agreed, Ghost. Yeah, I thought this sounded very unique and interesting. We have a non-alcoholic Guinness for next week, which that should also be interesting. But
yeah,
I already had a couple other things. I was like, okay, I think this fits. We should keep this for nutrition facts. 50 calories, serving
Keith
size,
approved
1
shirt.
can.
What's the Keith approved shirt Lucky's waiting for? Oh, Trader Joe's.
Could be.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Contains quinine.
Quinine. Of course.
It's funny. Coffee. They have to talk about quinine, but they don't have to mention caffeine. The caffeine doesn't. Why do you think they have to mention quinine? Do you have any idea? Is that like, do people react to that in a negative way or body wise?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because
Does anybody in chat know?
Of the bitter, or they want people to know that, or maybe there are people who have allergies.
40 milligrams of
to cinchona?
potassium.
Okay, good.
So this is like eating a banana.
I'm
practically.
gonna have 75 of these, and I'll be fine.
And then I'll be right at a banana. That is definitely orange and coffee.
Yeah.
A little sweet in there too. In the aroma.
There is sugar in there, I think.
I was just gonna busting them out.
I'll bust out the spectacles.
Okay, now we get the real information.
reading
My information's
spectacles.
garbage.
Carbonated water.
Quinine is a known
orange juice
allergen.
and cane sugar. Yep.
Okay, quinine is a known allergen for some.
Okay.
All right, that
Good.
makes sense. And so it's almost kind of like where people would be like, "Oh, they contain peanuts."
Gluten. Yes. Peanuts. Any
Peanuts?
of the shellfish.
I'm going to make a drink that is peanuts, gluten, and quinine. I'm going to kill so many
It's
people.
going to
with this
be
beverage.
everything. That's right.
It's going to be everything. This is going to be. How was this man murdered? Was it poison? Kind of. We hit him with the big three, and one of them reacted in the way we were hoping.
There was that show, Yes Dear, that was on.
Oh yeah, what was that?
That was It was what's his? I forgot what his name was.
God, I forgot about that.
Greg was the character's name, but Anthony
Edwards?
Anthony something.
Oh, I don't want a meme generator. How about yes, dear? No,
Show.
I put two. Well, I didn't write the word. Google made me write meme. Oh, those
Anthony
guys.
Clark. Yeah.
Anthony Clark.
And there was something where Anthony Clark's character had like an allergy, strawberries, and somebody else in the family had an allergy to a peanut, and they were talking about being tough or something like that. And Mike O'Malley said, he's like, what are you talking about? He's like, I can take out half your family with a peanut and a strawberry. It's just the way he said it was just funny, but they're very real allergies. So
Very much so. Stuff you got to be careful.
No disparaging. So, but,
woo woo, we're destroying people. Carnage. Sometimes we're destroying
and
people.
Jean Louisa Kelly, she's the one that was in Uncle Buck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh okay.
And she's been in.
That's a good
Let's
movie.
do it,
I like
thing.
that movie. That's a little Johnny Candy classic. I like that one. Haven't watched that in a while. This is delicious.
I love it.
This is fantastic.
No, I think it's great. One of my actually
I wonder how much caffeine is actually in
movie
here.
movie friend who I know you guys need to have a movie podcast.
Yeah.
You got to do something. Because today he's telling me all about the Back to the Future trilogy, which I've only seen like 1.5 of it. So
What's up with that?
That's what everybody was saying. One guy's like, "Hey," he's like, "I heard you haven't watched the Back to the Future. Do you need a copy?" He's like, My wife works at 9. He's like, I can have her bring in. I got DVD. You got a DVD? I said, I'm sure my brother would have me covered there. I'd be fine. No, I just haven't gotten around to it. But
First up, Top Secret. I know, Top Secret watch party.
But JJ was saying it reminded him like a Tootsie Roll Pop because it has the orange, and there was something that made him think of chocolate, I guess.
Oh,
so I kind of get that.
In the
It
aroma,
does.
I got a little bit of chocolate note in there too.
Yeah.
No, that's really delicious. Obviously, you have to like coffee. That's really delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, the sweetness definitely helps. Again, I wonder how much caffeine is in there. Like, is this? I mean, it's probably not, but it's like energy drink level. Is this like getting toward like a shot of coffee?
I can't
2
imagine
shots?
it's not. I can't imagine it's that much, but
Is it at least a shot? Maybe you'd think.
I wonder. Does it? It probably doesn't say anywhere.
It might
on
not.
there,
It
does
says also not available. Is that true? It's not available anymore.
I want. Well, we did try to order some and look at it, and it said it wasn't available. So we stocked up. We've got quite a bit at the store. So
Combining the bolder elements of espresso with the tangy, tart, and bubbly sensation of tonic water, something uniquely different. There's a sparkling orange flavor espresso tonic. I like how the reaction is there's nothing, or is there something wrong that's keeping me from watching it? You just can't overcome. Wait, what? I like how the reaction is there's something wrong that's keeping you from watching it that you can't overcome.
Oh, right. No, it wasn't that. It's just,
It's not that I can't. It's
and I was trying to do the math.
Yeah.
Because
what was going on in my life when these came out?
Right. Because obviously you and I went to, and I was telling JJ.
Saw
this,
the very,
that,
right?
So, and I saw that.
In the theater.
I saw that like 2 or 3 times in that summer. So then the other ones I think came out in 88, 89. I'm in my early 20s. I'm dating my now wife. I'm like, I don't know why we just went to see other movies.
I'm pretty sure we just found the answer.
Oh.
Pocket does not like Michael J. Fox.
No, that's not true.
She finds him offensive and cannot watch his movies. That is the answer.
No, I don't.
discovered.
I don't even remember thinking, I wanted to see that. And it just. I remember reading about
The second one is like an okay setup.
Both of them at the same time.
Yeah, the second one's an okay setup for the rest of them. I like the third one, like unironically. Like I think that one's fun, the Old West stuff, and
we watched like half of the second one.
That one's a little painful.
Kind of recently. We watched the part where like all of a sudden Biff and Leah Thompson are like in a Las Vegas hotel room or something.
Yeah.
They own this big like penthouse or something. I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah, this is
yeah,
really
but
good.
That is funny. That was the reaction.
How much were these?
These are $1 a piece.
$1?
Yeah.
This is one of the best things in a can we've had for $1. I'm not kidding.
Well, if you're interested
why
in
didn't
some,
it sell?
no, it did sell. I think it was just supposed to be it's limited time.
Oh, they need to bring this back.
It's not. Yeah, no, this just happened.
Oh, this is terrible.
Within the last couple of weeks.
This is a horrible day for me.
Yeah. Well, if you want some, I'll get you some.
I do actually. I think I'd like a 4-pack of these. These are delicious.
You can have more than that if you want.
Just let me bought out the store.
Yeah. I'll bring you this.
There's just something that's good in here. That's like, there's a little bit of chocolate, the orange, like I said, the coffee, the brightness, like I said, the sparkling water. Like
we'll put a splash of Amaro in there. Oh wait, no.
I mean, you
we'll
could
go full bitter.
You could put in some of that coffee liqueur that we have, that Mr. Black coffee liqueur, if you really wanted to kind of booze it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Honestly, the generic Trader Joe's Hefeweizen is pretty
idea.
damn good. Generic Trader Joe's Hefeweizen. What's that one?
It's just the one made by Gordon Biersch.
Oh, is it a Gordon Biersch? Okay.
It used to be bottles. Now it's cans. I haven't had it in a while, but
we've
that
had
is
some
the one I
decent-
used to. That is the one I used to. As far as those, I used to like
style.
that. So yeah. So first up, top secret. Actually, I want to see the new the Naked Gun.
I'm hoping that's good.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, I was listening. Have you listened to the Amy Poehler's with Andy Samberg?
Yeah, because it's the Lonely Island Boys, like one of them.
It's one of him.
Yeah.
And he was saying, I saw it. He's like, not my buddy with Stan or Simon. He's like, it's really funny.
Yeah.
So I hope that it is as well. And then Pocket said she sent you a text about.
Oh gosh, I forgot to respond to that.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? Like I
don't even know what it was. She said I texted Andrew about this movie. No. She's like, but you never responded. So
damn it! All right, I'll do that tonight. I saw it initially came through, and it didn't come through as because she sent a link, and initially came through as like a little thing. And I was like, oh, what's that? And then I waited on it, and then I remember looking at it like later, like late at night, seeing like, oh, we should all go see this. And I was like, oh, I'll have to look at that. And then I think when I had looked at that, it was late,
and then sometimes it just
forgotten about.
Gets down
I definitely need to look at that and respond. But no, I'm always up for, like I said, nice couples night is always good times. Always good times.
Speaking of that, you had a new place this year? You went to vacation?
Oh, yeah. When we went to Oceanside.
You probably talked about this.
I answer texts in my mind daily. That also is true sometimes, too. You think you've like, oh, that would be great. You should do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't write that to you? Yeah, it was just down the road a little bit from where we normally stay. I thought it was actually going one direction. It actually was the other. Like, it was one of those things, like, as we got, like, we'd seen pictures. It's always one of those things like, gosh, is this going to be as good as the pictures? Because it looks like we're right on the beach. It looks like we should be like overlooking the ocean. Is it going to be that nice? Are there cars like drive? Like, and because there's one side of Oceanside, like right down there by Pacific, it's the Pacific Way or whatever it is. Like there's actually like a 1-lane road that goes in front of a bunch of the nice houses and stuff. And then the other one is more like kind of rocky and like in dirt. And we were actually on that side. So we didn't have any cars coming in front of us at all. You pull into the back. We had our own little driveway, like parking spot, like in a garage. And then, you literally walk in and like if this entire wall was a window and the ocean was right there. Like it was nuts. Like it couldn't have been better. Like it was more than what we'd spent the previous years, but I can't imagine like not going, because for us too, like usually for me going to the beach, like I do like going in the ocean, here and there, but the sitting on the beach and setting up of all the stuff and the tent and the thing, the sand, the packing it up and walking back,
right.
However, all that stuff. This was literally, we just sat with the window open the whole time. We're like right on the ocean. So then it was like we were there and then whenever we'd be like, I'm going to go down and go in the water. Like you go down and you had a little path that you can kind of go down and you go in and you come back. And
nice.
So it's literally was perfect. We looked too, because there's some other places within there that can have we could have like 3 or 4 couples. Like if we ever wanted to like all kind of like go on like a little vacation together or something like that. And it's the exact same thing, but like it's literally you're overlooking the ocean. And the ocean's cool. Like about 20 feet in front of you and stuff. Like, it was really, and just at night too. I think the first night I was the only one that slept in a bed because like I was tired. So I went because there's two bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, everything. I know you can avoid it then with this, but there was these 2 long, almost couch-like sections right next to where that giant window was. And then that was like Rachel's like, I'm sleeping out here. It's like they just listen to the ocean. I mean, I could hear the ocean from the bedroom too, but I was like, well, I'm gonna go lay in the bedroom because there's not enough room here for two people. But like I said, like Joe and Leslie kind of made it work, and they kind of laid on once, and then yeah, as the night went on, it kind of swapped around. But yeah, it was just like you could just sit there and just listen to the ocean coming in and the waves, and just wasn't a lot of noise, and everyone else around you, like for the most part, it wasn't super crowded surprisingly, but everyone was pretty respectful. Like no one was up, too late or making too much noise or whatever. But yeah, Lucky sleeps in the corn. That's true. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere. Thanks, George.
The
sand.
Baker showed me the video that you sent
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, because I'd stopped by last week. So yeah, she that looked good.
Yeah, it's definitely recommend. And then it's so nice too because you can just walk back and there's like a little market where I picked up the two beverages that we have today, or one of the beverages that we have today. I picked up there, and then there's a really good, like I said, lots of good food everywhere, and there's a good donut, like local donut place. It just it's almost like you feel like you're in like it is a neighborhood, and like I said, even though you're kind of that place is kind
there's
of
a
more
Trader Joe's. Oh no, wait.
I wish there was. Like I said, the closest thing that Joe was able to find was like they walked to like a Walmart or something like that because they wound up getting some more like breakfast kind of stuff at some point. But
was it near? So what about there was that place that you guys went at least 1 year, maybe two, though, that also was like a distillery too, and it was a restaurant. And
oh yeah, that's right there. That's all right in there. We didn't go to there this year. We went to this tap house place. It's always really good. They have the deviled eggs. They have the different.
I remember you
eggs.
talking about that.
Yeah, that was like I was like we have to go here at least once. So we got that, and I literally got like 6 deviled eggs all to myself. Like I just ordered those. Like I'll have these because it was like literally it was bacon, caramel, like shoestring, like onions, and a little bit of blue cheese, and like something else with the whip. Like this, I was like, oh my god, it's so good.
I could have a meal of deviled eggs. But unfortunately, it'd be gone so fast. I'd be like. Ordered 12 more. I did that and like a couple little tacos, and I was pretty full. Because eggs kind of sometimes you can fill up on those fat, especially those because they're so kind of gluttonous. But deviled eggs are a Midwest tradition. Deviled eggs are just I just love. Like I said, I understand all the work and preparation and stuff that goes into them. So I don't think James Earl Jones ever actually emerged from the corn, though.
He went into it.
He probably did emerge eventually.
Maybe it's possible.
Hopefully, yeah,
it's definitely possible. Well, that was delicious. And yes, I do seriously want a 4-pack.
All right. Sure. I will.
That was great. I hope they keep bringing that back, though.
I will put it on the list.
Those are fantastic.
I was worried that that people, there we go, on the list. Okay. I was worried that there might not be a lot of positive feedback to it because I knew what to expect from this, and it was better than I thought. But a lot of times people are looking at it. And fortunately, I think most of my crew members have been like, oh, that is really good. Most of my coworkers and have been recommending it. So hopefully it will be something that comes back. So yes, it's quite, I don't know if I'd put you said, I think the coffee liqueur would be
I think that would be delicious because there already is the underlying coffee and not a lot, but just if you wanted to just add a little bit of, if you wanted a slightly more coffee flavor.
Yeah. I don't know. Would you, I don't think I'd add gin to that.
No. Rum. I could see if you did.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if you added,
if you
went with adding an orange bitters, which I know it's already fairly orange, but hear me out. So like if you added like an orange bitters to there to make sure that note stayed at a certain level, and then threw in like a little bit of a dark rum or something like that, just kind of accentuate a little bit of the sweet. You could even add the coffee liqueur if you want, but like either one or both of those things, and kind of just to not really change the flavor, but just amp it up a little bit more from a boozy perspective, and then pour that over some vanilla ice cream.
The Probitas. Right,
that's a light rum. Yeah,
that would be good. I think because I wouldn't want it to be too sweet.
Yeah, possibly
because it's already got the sweet there, or even a Blanco tequila. Maybe no.
I don't think I would want tequila in there.
Maybe
if you did it in Yeho where it got woody enough or something. I mean, you could probably. I mean, then you could start getting a bourbon. Yeah, I think I thought of rum because I was like, okay, a molasses sweet in there as long as you kind of again. That was why I was trying to think of another bitterness factor. Or if you added you could add literally like an Amaro or something like that too. If you really if you thought it was going to get too sweet to balance out. Yeah, because there are definitely some Amaros that are more toward orange. Like you could go with one of
Aperol,
those, like an Aperol or something like that. So maybe Aperol. Maybe that would be the way, as opposed to bitters, like actually use some Aperol with like a dark rum and then some of that. That might be kind of fun.
Okay.
All right. I think we've got our cocktail.
Experimentation. That's right.
I think we've got our cocktail for next week. But until then, we have a cocktail in a can.
In a can. You can't do that. Oh, wait.
Strawberry White Russian. How weird does that sound?
Strawberry White Russian. Okay. Does the dude abide?
I don't know. We'll try and find out if the dude abides. But yeah, this is from Cutwater Spirits. We've had a few things from them. I actually, earlier in the week, I had brought back one. They have their Long Island iced tea in a can.
Okay.
Which I had a couple of those.
Oh, yeah. I saw you did something.
I was doing a review from the table.
Yeah, review from the table. Okay.
Yeah.
Review from under the table.
Yeah.
That's later in the evening.
That's depending on how many reviews
Top
you do.
of the table, under the table.
That one was okay. I think the booziness came through enough. I think it needed just like a little bit more like of the Coke part of it. Like that kind of sweet was missing. But overall, like I said, that one was fine. I'm not a huge Long Island iced tea fan. I know Lucky is here in chat.
And I believe Litha is as well, right?
Yeah. She usually, that was why that was the one I bought. Like everything else, I bought some singles of different things. That one I actually bought a 4-pack of because usually, and then she had one and she was kind of the same way. She's like, oh, it's not, just needs, it was almost like the beer. It needs more.
Okay. We got something new in it where I just saw it yesterday. I guess it just came in Tuesday. It's a can literally about this big. About that big around. It's a Paloma in a can, and it's $4.50. But it's like 20. It's a mixed cocktail with grapefruit juice and tequila, but it's still like 28% alcohol. Which I know, like these usually run in the single digits.
This one's 13%.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I think maybe the other one was like 15. It was like 13 to 15 were all the ones that I got. I had one too. I think that was one of the reviews I did. It was like a tiki under the table Bill Clinton interview, right? Under the table.
Under the table.
Dave Matthews. There was a tiki one too that was like a tiki rum cocktail, and that was like okay too. Like the one I did like was there was like a spicy Bloody Mary. That one was pretty good.
Okay.
Not as good as the stuff we get from like Sunday's Bloodies. I knew this was going to be white, but that still kind of creeps me out.
Oh, yeah. It's milk.
Oh my God.
It's milk in a can. Yeah. Warm this up before bedtime.
Oh God. I'd like to have a little nice warm milk before my nap. I'll give you a nice can. Shut the hell up. Strawberry White Russian made with Cutwater vodka and coffee cream liqueur. Okay. Featuring our award-winning vodka and coffee cream liqueur. Enjoy with a strawberry garnish over ice or straight from the can.
Refrigerate before opening. Oh, wait, no.
Made with real spirits. Okay, I thought it was to say made with real milk.
I can definitely smell the strawberry.
I could too. As soon as I was
I
like,
can smell it already. Yep.
it's like a blend of real strawberry and like Hickory Farm strawberry candy to me. Like I initially get
more toward the real to me, I would say.
Yeah, it's a little bit like strawberry Nestle Quick.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
But yeah, a little bit, but it was more real fruit.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't get anything else other than that aroma. I guess I should get coffee out of here, right? You would think out of a White Russian, you'd still have like coffee and cream.
Does it have? No, it doesn't have.
Yeah. Award-winning vodka and coffee cream liqueur.
Oh, coffee cream.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, because that's what's in a White Russian is cream, Kahlua, and
but
maybe something else.
That's
vodka
true.
in there too, I guess.
It seems a little too white to have anything coffee related in it.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
This is just, yeah. Okay. Well, let's try it.
Green coffee. Kale was not a good idea.
Call me cute as a button. Fine.
I know.
I thought of that one. For some reason, I've had like random past thoughts just popping into my head, and for some reason, I don't know why.
I just think funny thoughts.
Yeah. I just pictured Diane saying, "Call me cute as a button," and they stop. Fine.
I agree. I don't think there's a good pipe for that to go down. This is not a pleasant face. Gesundheit.
I don't get any coffee in there.
I don't either. It literally tastes like
vodka and
the vodka,
strawberry.
like ethanol alcohol, strawberry, the cream in there, like, and it's like a little too sweet. What do you think of that strawberry white Russian? I don't like it.
I like it. Oh, no, I don't like it. Just not my thing, I guess. I haven't had any alcohol since I was last here.
Oh God!
And this,
I'm sorry.
This had to be the first thing.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just
this
kidding.
was the first thing. You're not wrong. Our Cutwater
and yet I almost go back.
Sponsorship is going away.
And yet I almost go back for another sip. Well, we had stuff from them we liked. The tequila or the margarita we
The
liked.
margarita
we
tequila was good. The Trader Joe's one was better though. Everything but the bartender.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
that's
We
a
did
better
like
one,
that.
honestly.
There's a Trader Joe's everything but the bartender Cosmo. If
I'm gonna try that. Yeah.
Now there's a spindrift, a spiked spindrift at work too.
Oh, from the actual spindrift?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a mix. There's just a few different flavors. I haven't looked at it
Oh, we should try
intently,
those.
but yeah.
Keith, you're holding out on me. Should become our new thing.
It's only been 3 weeks.
One mixed cocktail.
Just back
now
then.
you've got everything. We should try those though. That sounds whatever the most interesting one of those is. And here's the thing too, like I'm not sure like how do I want to say this? It's not as creamy as I would like it to be. So it's like it's not like the cream that they use or whatever is not very heavy.
Yeah.
So it just kind of is adding like a little bit of like that to me is almost a little weird. The strawberry mixed with the just very strong vodka flavor.
I think
in
that's
there.
what's off-putting.
Not having the coffee come through at all, I think is not good at all. Like obviously fruit and coffee, I don't have a problem with based on what we just had.
Right. Yeah, I'm not getting coffee at all.
I was trying to find.
I thought for a minute I was, and then I wasn't.
That's Surgeon General's warning. Where are the ingredients on? Do they not have to have? There's literally nothing on
box. Did it come in a box?
This one did not. No.
No. Wait, is it? Oh, that's
contains milk. That was kind of what I was looking for. Cutwater vodka, coffee cream liqueur, and milk.
What has that? Strawberry in there.
Yeah. I mean, I can't find
There's the ingredient list, but is that or that?
This is all nutritional? This is all government warnings.
Oh, government warning. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. What do we have on the website here? Will it say? Our award-winning vodka. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
It's distilled from Lucky's corn right out of his backyard.
Oh, wow.
Which makes it naturally gluten-free. 6 times distilled and
Children of Lucky's corn.
Children of Lucky's corn. 5+ awards. Doesn't say anything else. Serving facts.
Over 5 people have tried this.
540 calories. Seems like a lot. It's probably all because of the milk. 38 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat, 3 grams of protein, 32 grams of sugar.
It is gluten-free, though. So
real vodka. Suppose that fake vodka. Featuring our award-winning vodka and coffee cream liqueur. Enjoy the strawberry. Yeah, I think they had most of these. I didn't get the espresso martini.
Yeah, we used to carry the vodka.
Nothing's going to be better than our Carajillo.
That's true. We do have the Trader Joe's one back, though, in the bottle. But yeah, the Carajillo.
I started trying to, I think this is before we went on vacation. But I started trying to figure out, because I was like, getting too many recipes and things that I like. I need to keep track of these. So I need to create a database. So I initially started to make something I thought in Excel. And then I was like, no, maybe I can talk to AI and AI will help. Oh. So I went to AI, went to the Gemini, like I said, or the Chat GPT, either one you prefer. I went to Gemini initially, and I was like, hey, I like that I make mine more conversational probably than necessary. I was like, I need to set up a drink database. I have many cocktails that I like to make. And so I would like to be able to have those input in there. I would like to be able to search for them based on ingredients that I have. So I went through and I started doing what are all the things that I would really like? It literally created an app and a program to do this. And it was like, you do this. And it went through. All of a sudden I'm seeing code spit out on the screen. I'm like, oh my God, this is fantastic. And I'm looking at it and it's like, here, you could do this. And it even then showed a generic version of it. And I was able to add and type in stuff. And it was really, but you could turn it into, because initially it was we can't do as much as you'd want in just a direct database, but we could do this using, like I said, using JavaScript and And here you could have a website that then you could access. So then it made this generic website that I was able to look at and test, and it was drink database, and it was all the things, a lot of the stuff we talked about. I was like, wow, there was another 4 layers for me to actually get it going on my end, but the proof of concept was already there.
Okay.
And then all the information, and I was like, this isn't, so it was like, yeah, I had to upload stuff to like Google's like, Fire Cloud service and do all that kind of stuff. And it was like going through, but then, yeah, you could literally just add the drinks that you wanted to. And then if you want to search, like you could search for a cocktail by name. You could say, I have these 2 ingredients. What cocktails can I make? Like it would spit it out. So yeah, it was really neat. I was like, I saved all the stuff. Because I was like, okay, I should work on this more in the future because this would be really cool to either be able to access. And
did you have to pay for it?
All of that was free. At some point, there might have been something I would have had to pay for. But I was like, that's what we should just turn About Beverages just into that generic database. Like that's what our website is. Like if you want all of our other like here's our links to our other content on YouTube and everything else down at the bottom. And then the rest of it is like, here's all the recipes we've tried. Like if you want to go through and search for stuff. I just had to figure out a way to lock it. Like, cause the one they gave me, anybody could add stuff.
Oh.
Like, so I was like, okay, I need to find a way so that it's like either password locked that people can't just add whatever they want, but everybody can search.
I still have like the spreadsheet that
had
had the old drinks database that we used to have a link to on our site, but
he's dating Chat GPT. I know. Well, like I said, that's how we got our cool graphic that we had for our raid day. Thanks to Mel doing like 5 hours worth of Chat GPT with our pictures. Do you know about cooked.wiki? If you type in that URL, the / and then put it a URL to any recipe site, where they have a life story, it strips out the recipe part and you can save it, print it. I have actually heard about that. There's another couple websites where they have things like that too. But yeah, it was just because the other day, like I went to make something. I was like, what was that one I'd liked recently? I was like, okay, we had the desert bird and we had this and like all these different things. I was like, what was that one? So I was starting to forget because we've had so many, like, 10 things in the last few months. And I was like, these were all really good and we liked them. And I was like, okay, I need to start having that database. Cause I think even someone maybe in chat at some point had asked like, oh, if you had any good drinks, like cocktail lately. And I was like, well, I remember this.
No, that's a good, so you have that then still.
Yeah. I saved, I copied everything that it had. I linked to it. And then I copied like cause it was, if you wanted to get it going, you had to start these other accounts you had to create these files locally and then you had to upload them to the cloud, into the, like, I think it's called like Cloudfire or something through Google. I'm probably saying that wrong. People in chat are like, that use that stuff. But yeah, like I said, so it was going through and setting up all those things. But once you got it going, then it was just, add the recipe. And then like I said, and then it would know how to search for those things. Because initially I was like, oh, I should just make a spreadsheet. And on the left column, I'll put the name of the drink and I'll put the 4 things across, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But like I said, when I asked for that, it was like, well, what you really want would be this. If you want to actually be able to search based on, here are the, like if you put in like every ingredient that, like I've always joked about with things, I always would love that. I could say that I have, if I walked out there and said, I have these 6 different, ingredients out there from mixers to whatever else, what drinks can I make? And then also, I think I even asked it, I said, and then I also would like it to be able to return, here's what you could make exactly with what you have. Here's what you could make if you added 1 more ingredient based on your list. Those were like kind of the 2 things. Cause sometimes it's like, oh, I didn't say that I had fresh lemons and that knocked out 3 drinks that I could have had. I just had to go to the store to get lemons, whatever. Yeah. I didn't have this liqueur or something, but yeah, like I said, that was my weird like thing. I started going down and then it like started to go a little too far, but I was like, this is an idea I need to work on though. Cause I think this would be great to be able to like, just be able to do that kind of stuff for drinks.
That other thing's pretty cool too, that the cooked.wiki.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Carnage has talked about that before, and obviously, you don't have to worry about that kind of stuff if you go to Leopard's wife Carrie's website with all of her recipes, because she doesn't do the long story. She gets right to the recipe. Never buy that again.
Finish mine if you want.
No, thank you.
Okay.
I didn't want to finish mine.
Well, you're obligated for some reason.
I am obligated for some reason. Giving Cutwater the full shake there, the full shot. Oh man. Oh, that was definitely a little much. Thankfully we'll have something else to cleanse our palates.
Yeah. That's true. And something from Stone.
That's true.
Something from a historically favorite brewery, and still, you're wearing that right. Yeah. I put on my Beer Arc shirt the other day and it's fading.
Oh, we got to get that one going again.
Yeah, we'll create that one again because it barely says the Beer Arc anymore.
Oh, really?
The writing's so, but it's probably because I've washed it so many times. So
I definitely have worn mine quite a few times too. That's a good one. Yeah, we need to get that one going again.
Like that one.
But all right, well, let's take a quick break.
Stretch the legs,
move a little bit, and then when we come back, we're gonna have something from Ye Olden Stone Brewery. We're gonna have this Lifeblurred Imperial Brown Ale.
Okay.
elevated brown ale. I think this one's around 11%.
Oh, all right. That'll be a treat.
And yeah, it's got some hops in there. What else? What have we all got in here? Brown ale, 11%, Stone locations only. So you could only get this at Stone locations, which is where I was.
Extra special.
4-pack.
Okay.
Where is it? Cascade hops is all you got in there.
Oh, all right.
So, all right.
No, looking forward to this.
I am also looking forward to this. All right, let's take a quick break, and we will be right back. That was some of Ozzy Osbourne's later work. It was his daytime kid record that he did. It was his Kids Bop. Yeah, that's a Crazy Train Kids Bop version right there. No, that's Harris Heller. That's what we use here most of the time at About Beverages when we are taking a break. Because we had to go get a beer. We had to go get the Stone Lifeblurred Imperial Brown Ale, an elevated Imperial Brown Ale, 11% ABV. So I would say that's pretty elevated.
That's elevated, and it's actually that could be a triple, right? It says Imperial, but
Imperial kind of turns into
you can.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess Imperial double usually goes together. So then, it's kind of hitting into triple.
Who knows?
Probably all bets are off when you're talking a brown ale, which is not normally one that I would get. But Stone still is a brewery where I'll pretty much try almost anything they make.
And
even though they have changed over the years, and they have. I'm not going to lie, when we were at the Stone Oceanside, there was Sapporo in the case.
Huh. Okay.
Because that's who owns them.
Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Here, you should.
That one got shorter. Yeah, you trade that one out. I want the taller one.
Let's see. I think I think that's going to happen.
All right. Switch it
there we go.
I'll take it. Same amount of almost coffee-looking head there as the first beverage that we had this evening.
Yeah.
You can only get this at Stone Brewery locations or on draft in California, which is where I was a week ago now, enjoying some beach time. But yeah, like I said, I actually would like to go back to the main Stone because it's just so neat. Like
it is, yeah.
I have a lot of good memories of there. Like they started brewing 2 years. No, it's either the same year or 2 years after my wife and I got married. I need to double check that. Maybe it's not, or it's very close to the same time. Because actually, weirdly enough, today is my anniversary.
Oh, gosh.
So,
holy moly.
27 years.
I was there.
You were there. That's true.
I forgot. Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
27 years.
27.
29 years together, 27 years married. So,
wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Next year will be
Wait,
the big,
why are we?
big
You guys should be out right now.
It's 4:30.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's fine.
It's an afternoon.
No, we're gonna go out this weekend. We're gonna do something
good.
on Saturday. Yeah,
all right.
We're gonna do that.
Probably. What is it? Fleming's or where do you go?
I think so. I think we're gonna go to Fleming's. I think we're gonna try and see Superman during the day. That was my vote thing they want to do. So we're probably gonna try and see Superman and then go to Fleming's. I have the reservation made there.
Okay. Very good.
Now I got to look up when, because I always thought it was tied similarly to when.
I thought Stone was like 96, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so maybe it's then based on when we first started going out there.
Yeah.
Stone Brewing first open. That's it. 96.
Okay.
February of 96. So yeah, that was the same year then that we actually met and got together.
Okay.
So
yeah, we've been to the Escondido location. In fact, God, I can't believe it's been like 4 years now since the last time we were there. But yeah, it's cool.
Just really beautiful.
All of a sudden, it's like there it is. There's like car dealerships, this, that, the other. Yeah. There it is on that road, and yeah, it is. It's really
weird industrial
really nice.
district, and then you once you get in there, you forget about everything else outside because they did such a. The garden is so beautiful. The inside area to sit and eat or sit outside. The brewery area is cool. Like all that stuff. It's just neat.
And you have still numerous Stone bottles and delicious anniversary beers and some of their things. Obviously, ownership has changed, and the brewery's changed to some extent over the years, but we still find good stuff from
them. If they're still making good stuff, like I said, you hate to see them be sold. And like I said, have that kind of stuff go on, but as long as there's quality there and some innovation, I think maybe the innovation has dropped back like a little bit. Like, it's not that you can't find some of these things, but they're not quite as unique as they used to be.
Right. I was expecting it to
I have had one of these, obviously. It was a 4-pack. So.
And you only have...
This is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Well, I bought this on the first day we were there.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Actually, I think I had 2, and my wife had 1. And then this is the last. I made sure to save this one.
I thought the aroma would be sweeter, even though it's only 11%. It still could be because of the brown ale, but there's some nice... It's not too bready. Is there some nice but there is some nice malt in there.
Yeah, I get a little caramel. I get bready. It's not quite that far, but it's almost kind of getting into Scotch ale territory for me a little bit. Like sometimes I almost think I'm getting a little bit of like a cherry wood or like some sort of like smoke, and like it's not full on that. Like so people that don't like Scotch, like I don't think that's going to turn you off, but I get a little bit of those in there. But overall, like I said, fairly mild aroma, but decently complex. I think for just being that kind of that style.
There's a little, what is that at the end?
That's beer, Keith.
Caramel, maybe? A little caramel at the end? That's actually surprisingly drinkable for 11%.
Yeah.
That could go down pretty easy. The alcohol does hit there at the end if you let it.
There's a little bit of warmth kind of
let
going
that
on
linger.
there.
But if you just were like, and started drinking it, there would not be a heaviness that would stop you.
Yeah, I had like I remember one night, it was that one night, like I said, I had a Cutwater spirits, and I was like, I want to try this. So I had one of these, and I had finished it. I remember thinking like, oh man, I should have it. I was like, no, I'm about to be tricked right here. Do not have another one of those. Like, because I know I really like it. I actually think it's pretty good, especially like I said, again, a brown ale, that style in general is usually not that exciting, but like you bring the backbone of some hops in there too, so you get some of that bitterness. It's not overly sweet.
Right.
I think that was actually what my wife did not like. She thought it would be a little sweeter, so she was kind of like, oh, this is good, but I thought it would be so. She was looking for a little more of that. For me, I liked it. Like I said, those bready notes came through, caramel, toffee, almost a little bit.
Yep. She was wanting of more sweet.
She was wanting of more sweet. She was.
That could be a shirt.
That would be a good shirt.
Wanting of more sweet.
I think I've started to almost like using these glasses more than the Teku.
Well, and it's funny. So my Tekus aren't they're knockoffs. When I got them for gifts for you guys, I got you the actual.
It's spelled with 3 Qs.
Yeah. Teku. So they're a little thicker. So I don't use those as often, anyways. I usually go to these also.
I usually am drinking like
these.
higher stuff anyway, so that's how I justify it. Either if I'm having a sour or I'm having a stout, or if I'm having some sort of double IPA or whatever. But yeah, like I said, for some reason I like gravitate toward these just like a little bit more. But I still like those Tekus. Congratulations, I was there too. That's true.
There's a little like sour, little bitter
tang,
toward the back.
like sourdough.
That's good. Little extra on the tongue there. Did we go to? Was it Keaton's afterward? Or where? Okay,
which is no longer around.
No longer there. No, we were.
Yeah, because that used to be one of our go-to places for a long time because we always loved the wok charred salmon that they had there. It was like
that was good.
That was like probably one of the best
in the Foothills Mall. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, we rented out that little room and hung out in there.
I was having this thing last night where all of a sudden I was just like going through memories of. I had like memories of mine in my wife's first house, and just I seeing the room, seeing that there was just all of a sudden they were like they weren't strong, but they were present, I guess, and they hadn't been there in a while. And then I started journeying through other, but I was like, oh yeah, sometimes it just doesn't seem like that was your life because it's that long ago. Right. So many things have happened, and you're a different person, and you've grown, and you've progressed to where you are, and it's like, oh yeah, things they did happen. It happened to me.
It happened to me. More specifically, it happened to me.
That happened to me.
That's my wife, and that's me.
Yep.
Yeah, it's interesting how stuff can just kind of come flooding back to you sometimes, or just memories or whatever. And and then the path, almost the going through the hallways of your life or whatever, and like opening doors, and you like remember something, you open another door, you remember another memory, that kind of stuff. Just how that stuff. Like I said, you always talk. People always joke about like the YouTube rabbit hole of going down. Like you can almost have those kind of things with your brain and stuff. Like memories, like you go down a rabbit hole of thoughts and stuff like that.
Yep.
For me, half of mine are usually like, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
For some reason,
sometimes those are there.
I've learned to not regret those things at once, but they still, every once in a while, that's always my brain is just always like, why did I act that way? Why did I do that?
Yeah. Why didn't I do more of this?
Yeah.
Or why didn't I?
Gosh, I could have handled, if I could have just said this one more thing or just not done. Yeah. That's usually, unfortunately, those are the doors that I open my mind. That's why I try not to go there very often. I keep them closed. I keep them locked, and I bury them down. And I push them. And just keep pushing,
keep pushing, and there's those you push down.
Yeah. Tick, tick, tick.
It's, yeah. I think the trick is to have the right amount of that, so that it reminds you to be better in the present, but to not let it make you like shameful or for too long where you're like, and you turn into like a thing you do, into like, you know, a someone who just is like almost like can't make any decision or do anything.
Right.
You just turn into this person who's like, unable to process. So
you have to have the right amount of
little
self-reflection so that you can, you know, learn from that and keep improving every day, as we always say. Like, you know, you're always just trying to get a little bit better every day.
I think you'd like I know we've talked about the Michael the Schur book about ethics and things like that, because they talk about that, like you can't be perfect. And if you are perfect, that would be like, and if you're always doing that, then that would also be boring too, because then you'd be this person who's constantly pleasing. You need to have a little bit of not so good in there as well. And that's, anyway, there's a balance there, but
not halfway.
Not halfway. Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing that's Apple Plus if you have that.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of, we've been watching Bad Monkey. Have you watched that at all?
Bad Monkey. It's
Vince Vaughn and
oh no,
it's an Apple Plus thing. Apple, it came out last year. He's really the only like star of it, but it's Bill Lawrence again, who, you know, Scrubs, Shrinking.
Oh, who wrote that?
But he like either developed it or produced. He's involved in it, and it's definitely it's like a mystery. It's like more drama.
Okay.
But Vince Vaughn is kind of he's in good. He's
his
in
usual
good form.
self.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a detective. He's in good form. We've enjoyed it. We've got 2 episodes left to go. There's only one season of it, but because we finished Shrinking, we finished the 2 seasons of Shrinking.
And
oh my God.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Good.
I need to watch that.
It is so good. It'll take you. You'll laugh, and then you'll be like, you'll cry. You'll be there's all kinds of things.
That's the kind of show I love.
No, it's really good. It's very good. So some good performances in there. Good cast, and I guess Harrison Ford was nominated for an Emmy for.
I think the first time, probably.
For the first time, yeah. That's what Pocket says. You heard that on a news thing. So
does that other show start out with? So you want to be a detective? Well, you've come to the right place.
That would be good. No, it's actually kind of funny.
Someone needs to bring that back. We need to search YouTube and see if that actually is still like a thing.
There's a guy who's doing like kind of a voiceover kind of thing, as you know, throughout the whole show. But then that same voice, that same person, also does the recap. If you wanted the recap.
What happened in the last episode?
Yeah, and he's like, I can't believe people actually want these things, but okay. and then he's
amazing.
As it goes on, he's like, all right, I'm getting a little tired of doing these, so I'm going to make this brief. You know, I can't believe you're really here for this again. Anyway,
does it actually make you watch the recap?
No, it doesn't make you do it.
No, I'm saying, does that make you want to watch the recap?
No, it's a benefit of if you don't. Yeah, because there was one normally we'll watch one, but we watched back to back, so it didn't need to do the recap thing.
Oh, okay.
Pocket's like, where's the recap?
No, we should have paused and then turned it back on.
And then turned it back on. Yeah.
Been doing a lot of that lately, remembering long ago stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of every once in a while you kind of get in those modes where you just kind of, you know, things will hit you, and that's not a bad thing to kind of
that's okay. You just have to then not get trapped there,
right,
or become immobile there. You have to realize that you're here, and there's a reason you're still here, and to keep going and to keep figuring it out, and allow yourself the grace of that you're human, and that you're gonna do things wrong every once in a while, or maybe more than every once in a while.
Played a video game recently that had some of those themes in it. That Expedition 33 that I was playing for a while had some stuff about, like, you know, dwelling on reliving and staying in the past, like not being able to get away. Like, it's really interesting. Like that one was really good. Yeah, I think this is very unique and different. I think this is really good.
This would be a good one if you had more. Which, thank you for sharing your last one.
Oh, of course.
This would be a good arc transition as you're going from your getting into like your heavier.
Then you're going to go
stuff.
into your stout. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
this would be a good transition.
Yeah, it's a good flavor.
bridge.
Yeah, good flavor profile to kind of like balance out, like I said, what you're about to be getting. Yeah, and as this warms up a little bit too, this is why it's always interesting, especially with darker beers, like obviously not with IPAs and stuff, but as they kind of get a little closer toward room temperature, like, even though no matter what temperature room is, it's always room temperature.
It's always room temperature.
Like I said, as you get a little more, like you start getting more flavors. Like I said, cold really does kill a lot of things, and like it's not necessarily bad. Like if you want like a super cold beer or whatever, like that's totally fine.
Yeah,
but, it definitely does neutralize some of those flavors. And like I said, so with a stout or something that's been barrel aged, it's definitely nice. Slowly sipping on it, letting it get more up to temperature, and you'll get more of those chocolate notes, more of those smoke, the wood, like all that stuff will come out.
Yep.
Yeah, that is really tasty.
Did you get anything else?
No, this is all I got. I looked at, they didn't have like anything else that caught my eye. They had a couple things that seemed like they were on, they had like a couple of like a newer lager, which I like wasn't super interested in. I almost got, they had something that you could get in a crowler that I thought about bringing back. There was like an IPA that sounded kind of different. I was hoping they were going to have some sort of enjoy by something, because I haven't seen those as much. Yeah. So I wanted to get that, but they didn't really have anything like that. I just did that. Like I said, I think my wife and we got another shirt or something like that, but yeah.
Any fun cocktails or anything?
What did I have cocktail wise at that tap house place that we go to? I had a, they called it a Mexican old fashioned, which was pretty good. Like I like the Oaxacan old fashioned a little better, which is what HJ makes. I think because there's a little more bitter. There's something else in there. It's like a little bit more, but it's still good. Basically, they swap out tequila for the bourbon, and then they use. I think there's a little bit of spice of something in there, but that one was pretty good. I think of what the other thing was that I got like 2 things there, but those were really the only cocktails that I had. We went to that place. Where else did we go? Well, there's like. What's nice about it is like, especially by the beach area down there, there's like a really good like fish place that's like actually right there. It's one of those ones you just walk into, or like I said, between getting all kinds of, like I said, either shrimp po' boy like kind of things, or like any of that kind of stuff, and then you can either, like I said, we did that one time and then just walk back to our place, like as opposed to go to the beach. But a lot of people take that to the beach then. And stuff, but that's really nice. And they actually have like a really good breakfast thing too. They like do acai bowls, acai bowls.
Acai, that's right.
They do those, and like said, some breakfast burrito thing and stuff too. So there's never any limit on food for sure. Like when you're in that area, it's like, geez. And that's, you always, for me, I always want to try and get something, usually fish. Like,
oh yeah,
if you're that close.
Yep.
How do you like school, Billy? Closed. Yeah, that is really good.
I've heard there's a really good Billy Joel documentary on Netflix too. I want to watch that.
Is it I've
heard it's very long, actually.
Oh,
yeah. I've heard it's of somebody today, whether they were joking or not. They said, "Yeah, we're about halfway through part 1." He's like, 6 hours. I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
Now you look it up.
Check it out. But yeah, I've heard.
Check it out. I know. I need to catch up on some of those documentaries.
So
the Steve Martin one you were talking about, which is that's on Apple.
That's Apple. Yeah, that's really good. I think you'll really like that. It's just interesting to see how and some of his early stuff. I'm like, he wasn't. It definitely was nichey. You had to. Some of it wasn't as funny, and then you could see like clicked.
Oh, I still need to watch that too on Netflix. They have Becoming Led Zeppelin.
Oh, okay. I've heard about that one too. Yeah.
I don't know if you'd have as much interest in that, but I need to watch it. I don't see anything here.
I like musical. That's what I heard. Billy Joel documentary on Netflix.
Springsteen and Broadway. Greatest Night of Pop.
That's good.
My next guest, David Letterman.
The Greatest Night of Pop's good.
That lock. It's like, wow, I can't watch the Led Zeppelin one with the plan that I have on Netflix.
Oh.
I've never seen anything locked.
Oh. Okay, maybe the Billy Joel one's the same thing. It won't even show it to you.
Won't even let me know it's there.
Yeah. Sorry, we can't talk about that.
Yeah. Everyone keeps telling me to watch The Quarterback. Have you watched The Quarterback, the second season?
No, I haven't. I heard Kirk Cousins is in it again.
I heard, it's kind of sad, Kirk Cousins. Like, it's basically him having some bad games and then getting benched. That's unfortunate. Although maybe they need him as a Jets quarterback.
I heard, is Justin Fields out?
I don't know. I just heard that he was like literally carted off.
Yeah.
I wish Noah was that guy. Like,
no,
he seems so nice. Like I said, he got a raw deal. Like, I don't think he was going to be like, he was going to be what we were looking for, but at the same time, he also got a raw deal. So that's unfortunate.
He had some skills. He could have.
have a particular set of skills.
I heard, yeah. Taken 3. This time it's your money. I remember. Do you remember? That was an Albert Brooks tweet, I think. Back
Taken 3. This time it's your
This
money.
time it's your money.
That's amazing. As he's doing a Spaceballs too.
Yeah. Oh, is he?
Yeah, you hadn't seen that?
No.
Yeah, they did a whole release trailer thing.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
gosh.
making a Spaceballs too. And they've gotten Rick Moranis out of hiding too, which is crazy.
Wow. God, I haven't seen him in a long time.
Dark Helmet.
Dark Helmet. And I see
How many
your
assholes we
Schwartz
got on
is,
this ship?
CEO Schwartz is as big as mine.
Let's see how you handle it.
So we're going to go see Paul McCartney
What?
in Vegas. And yeah.
I didn't know he was still alive. I thought he was one of the ones that just died. I was about to play his music tomorrow.
Well, then hopefully I get a refund.
Wow, is it just him?
Yeah.
Special guest Ringo Starr?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Who
Get
knows?
half a Beatle?
Yeah.
Get half the Beatles?
Half the Beatles.
The ones that are still kicking.
The half Beatles.
The half that are alive.
Well, it was funny because
How did this happen?
Well, one of my coworkers a couple of weeks ago, she saw him a couple of years ago, and she's like, I got this text or it was a message or something, and it said something about Paul McCartney got back or getting back or something.
Oh, okay.
It's
Like
a
that's the name of
reference
the
to
tour?
that. Yeah.
Goodbye.
And she's like, I think it means he's going on tour again. And then the next day, our son sent me a text. Hey, Paul McCartney's coming. He's coming to California and Las Vegas. He said, do you want to go? And I said, I think we would love to go. So then we got in a pre-sale queue, and anyway, but yeah. So last Tuesday, Pocket and I were at the computer.
Oh, nice.
And so we were in the pre-sale. It went on at 10 o'clock, and there were 3,900 people in front of us. And we were
my God.
But in like 10 minutes, it went down. We were there.
Oh, okay.
So, but then you only have like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
we
we
had
had
to pick the seats.
We were like, oh God.
Is it the stadium that you'd been to before?
It's Allegiant, yeah.
Did you do the package where you get the food again?
Those weren't available.
Oh, that makes sense.
They
though.
would have been disgustingly expensive.
Oh, I bet.
But we are on the floor,
Okay.
like 28 rows back. Floor, so pretty good seats.
You
but-
might actually have a chance to catch his walker when he throws it off stage.
His walker. Somebody else is gonna have to throw it for him though.
He slowly pushes it
Yeah.
to the side. The
Can you
guitarist
hand this
walks
to
up,
those people
and he's
back
like,
there?
"Which one?" He's like,
Yeah. Can you hand this back there? Paul, can you throw the pick? I can't. He's in a sling. His shoulders.
he just kind of, it just kind of drops out of his hand.
Yeah.
There's like a security guard has to reach back, take it, and then throw it to someone on the ground.
There you go.
That's actually one of the security guards' jobs. They just reach back. He hands them the pick, and then they throw it for him. Oh my God! All right, now I have to ask.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person, because I saw this come up in someone else's chat the other day, are you the type of person where, especially with Paul McCartney, all the stuff, will you look ahead? I'm assuming that's not the first show.
It's the second show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind then.
Because
Still a little bit of plot. Will you look to see what he played the first night?
Probably. Yeah. We'll
Okay. I was wondering if you're that kind of person. You're like,
no,
I just want to be
we
surprised.
usually look at the set list.
Okay.
We did that with Sting to see the set list, and we were a little bit disappointed because it actually didn't have a couple of songs in it that we were hoping for. So,
Right.
but yeah, we've done that. We did that like with Tears for Fears.
Play the police. It's like, oh my
Billy
God.
Joel. I think
Quit
we did that with
yelling at
Sting.
him.
Yeah.
It's his choice.
Yeah. He does sing police songs too.
Well, that's what I would think. I would think Paul McCartney would do obviously a lot of his solo stuff, which is very good.
Oh yeah.
And then you would think
gotta
he'd
have
probably
some-
mix in a Beatles song
He
or
would
two, right?
I think so, yeah.
Do you think he's the guy that does Hey Jude?
Probably not anymore. I hope not.
Oh wow. How
Well,
sad.
no. Well, to me, the best part about that song is the outro.
Da-da-da-da.
No, not that. It's the screaming.
Judy, Judy,
You can't do
Judy,
that
Judy.
anymes.
He just goes, yeah. It's kind of a little more
Yeah.
reserved.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's Beavis and Butthead all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But yeah, that's wow.
Unless
so
he
the
has
second
AI
show, what's
do
the
it.
first show?
That's the one in Palm Desert, I think.
Oh, in California.
Yeah, which we thought about going to as well, but we were sort of back from our other trip close to that, and Pocket's like, no, I need to push that out a little farther. So we went to we decided to go to the.
How spaced
That's
out are his appearances? I guess.
I think it's the second show. That's like the 27th is the one in Palm Desert, and then ours is the 4th.
Oh, okay.
But then I think he's like the 6th or 7th in Albuquerque. So,
ooh,
so it's not too far out, but yeah.
You can go to that one too? Just gonna follow Paul McCartney around?
No.
How old is Paul McCartney now? He's in his 80s, right?
Well, he had to, I think he was born in 80 or 40 or 41, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think
So
he's
similar
about-
age. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense.
Which is crazy, but yeah. So
Have you heard him lately?
I heard him on the
Saturday
Saturday
Night
Night Live thing. Yeah. That wasn't great, but still.
I'm just assuming that must have made you enthusiastic enough to buy a ticket, I guess.
Well, I think it's more to see a Beatle and one of the two. They all four were important, obviously.
For sure.
But when you think of the Beatles first, I think you think of Lennon and McCartney.
Yeah,
there are
I
probably a
would
few
agree.
who think George Harrison.
I doubt there's very many.
There are big George Harrison
They think of him, but
fans.
there's no way they think of him first. If anyone
right.
thinks of Harrison
Yeah.
or Ringo Starr first,
Yeah.
I have to talk to you.
But I always
have questions.
especially younger. I was more of a McCartney fan.
Oh, sure.
I've come to appreciate John Lennon a lot more in his music. I'd still be, the Paul McCartney songs over the Lennon song. So, yeah. Oh, that'd be good if he sings that.
That would be fun. What would I want to hear if I saw Paul McCartney in concert? It'd probably be that. It'd be just another day. I would love to hear.
It's just
I would probably
another
pass out. Like
day.
I think that song's
That's
great.
a great song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Band on the Run.
Band on the Run. Yeah. You would think he probably does that one. Does he have new? When was his last album?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Like that'd be great if he's like, I'm doing only the new stuff. Like fuck.
front to back and back to front,
Yeah. I do.
and I'll do the acoustic version and the studio version.
Some people like a lot of bands do the thing. Like I know Metallica's done it. I think Disturbed recently did. Like I said, just like those are I can think of where they'll be like this tour. Oh, Maiden did it recently within the last few years, where it was like Number of the Beast tour. So they were playing other stuff, but they at some point they were literally going to play the whole album back.
Yeah.
They were going to do the which I think some albums if they're that good, like that's kind of cool, and you don't get to hear some of the other songs. So that's neat. But that would be Paul McCartney is there like, whoa, easy, easy. Your catalog wasn't that thick every album. Like settle down. Calm down.
Well, there for a while it was, but I hope he doesn't play just one album. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, no. Because with a
Live and
little
Let Die.
luck,
Would you
Live and
wanna
Let
hear-
Die.
would you wanna hear
yeah,
that?
That would be
Okay.
fun.
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah.
Especially if there's like, you'll know
Axl
it.
Rose comes out.
You'll know if he's going to do that if all of a sudden, like, you look at the side of the stage, all of a sudden you see someone slowly pushing out a xylophone. Like, you'll see, like, Beverage Bros, hope your alcoholic flight has been good today. It's been very good, Sam. It is good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. But yeah, that should be very fun.
Yeah.
Though, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to, like, so it was unfortunately too close, but like, I definitely will, no matter how close, whenever it happens again, I will see Metallica one more. Do that one more time. So I had actually looked because they were in somewhere in California, like close, like in San Francisco, like I don't think it was San Jose, but they were in that area in San Francisco. And then they had a concert there. I think their final on the tour, they were in like Denver, Colorado or something like that. I was like, go to either one of these, like, but then it was like the end of like literally like right before our vacation.
Oh,
so the same
okay.
kind of thing. I was like, that'd kind of be a little weird, but yeah, no. And whenever they have their actual next tour, I'll do that. Yesterday, that would be, that would be.
My troubles seem so,
Yeah. That would be a good one. I'm trying to think of what else like I'd want to hear from.
I was like coming up. That was good stuff.
I'm coming up, so
No,
you
not
better
that.
get
Not
this
Pink.
party started. All of a sudden, he's like, "This is my all cover tour
Yeah.
of songs I've never."
Oh
done.
my God!
No.
My favorite People song. Yeah.
Did
You
it have the
are
name?
loved.
Did it have the name of the tour?
It's called like Got Back or Get Back or
Okay, maybe it's all
Look-
Beatles songs.
Look it up. You can punch it in.
Probably play some
want.
Beatles songs, Wings, and from his solo. I would hope it would be a mix of that stuff, which for McCartney, Grant is amazing. Like I said, you can
Maybe Stevie Wonder will come out and he'll sing Eddie.
Oh my God.
Ebony and Ivory.
Ebony and Ivory.
Yeah.
He just every concert, like he just looks for someone that's black in the crowd. He's like, I'll take that guy. Get up here. And he's like, what? I don't know what you're doing. He's like, just sit next to me while I play this song. It's like, wow, this is kind of racist. I'm not sure. Paul, what are you doing? What's
Say,
going
say,
on?
say.
And all of a sudden the guy's like, I'm Latino.
That same guy, he can sing Say, say, say. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, you're close enough. Get up.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, Paul, you've had
boy.
too much to drink.
Oh boy.
You were in trouble. That would be super, super funny.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen too much else. Like because I've kind of gotten on the kick, like I said, since you and Pocket have been doing it. I'm like, I should like to see another concert here and there. Like,
You
just,
should. And
it's
yeah, if
so
you
damn
get
expensive.
so
Like,
they
it's-
are. They are.
Again, if it's an artist you want to see, like I said again, like
Arizona,
it's
where
very
we
much
saw
worth it.
Sting was at Arizona Financial Center. If there's somebody there that you're at. That was
Arizona Financial
close
Center.
parking space.
Where is that in relation to?
It's downtown.
Okay.
But downtown Phoenix, it's kind of near. Well, it's not Footprint Center anymore, but
it's near there, but it's not there.
In that vicinity, there's
Gotcha.
a parking garage right across. Quick walk, and it was nice. Smaller venue. It was nice.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what I was looking. Oh, because I think like Tom Segura was like going to be like comedy, was going to be in concert. I was like, no, I kind of want music, like because I like him, but I was like, oh, I kind of want music. So I've been trying to find things here and there. It's just it hasn't.
You could also come with us to Maroon 5. We're going to Maroon 5 as well.
Oh, are you?
Yes. 2 days after the Paul McCartney concert.
Oh my God,
it's crazy. I know.
Are they both in Vegas?
No, Maroon 5's in Phoenix.
That would have been great. You just stay there for like a couple nights.
That would have been nice.
That would have been amazing.
This love is taking
control. That's pretty good.
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be like a crazy early.
Animals move. Rain on you tonight. I can smell your scent for miles.
Oh, yeah, Sunday morning. That's a great song, actually.
There we go. That's what I think of. Yeah. That's probably an entertaining show. Who's opening for them?
I don't
Maroon
know.
4.
Yeah, Maroon 4. Yeah.
That's who's opening.
It's
Sunday morning is one of my favorites of theirs. They have a lot of popular. Yeah, that should be
October. Yeah, no, it's going to be
that's
crazy.
Be very.
Well, that was why we were looking at that too. We were like, oh my God.
So are you coming back that next day, right?
Yeah, so we're going to drive up
same day,
Friday night.
Okay, concert Saturday.
Concert Saturday. Yes, and then
drive back
Sunday.
And then Monday,
drive back,
up to Phoenix.
Yeah. So,
wow.
But we'll take my car because
what if
there'll be 3 of us?
What if you just stayed in Vegas next day and drove from Vegas to Phoenix and Phoenix home?
I think because Pocket's going to work Monday morning.
That's an idea.
I think. Yeah.
That would have been cool.
I think so.
Extra day in there. Like, not there's a lot to do in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. No, just gamble money and
Frosty. How's it going? Good to see you.
All that stuff, but have fun.
Yeah, that is definitely.
Actually, though, the Eagles are still at the Sphere, which would be crazy.
Are they there on the Sunday?
Usually they're there. They usually are there on the weekends. So yeah, that'd be great.
If they were there on the Sunday, that would be nuts, right? You should do that. I think just to go to see something at the Sphere would actually be super
I'd
cool,
like to see
just
that too.
In itself.
Yep.
Well, because did you see that they're playing Wizard of Oz, which I heard is like amazing there.
The
movie,
the actual movie?
The original movie, The Wizard of Oz.
And are they playing Dark Side of the Moon at the same time?
Oh, that would be even better if they were doing that. Meebo, hi, how's it going?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if they did that, like that would be. But no, like I said, no, it's supposed to be like I've seen like kind of like little quick videos and stuff of it, but like because they did a full remaster and the sound and like that I would go see some sort of like movie that was made
cool.
for that experience. Yeah. That would be cool. But you should look. That would be amazing. Eagles. That like you'd have to stay then, and then you would have to come back on the Monday, and then just come back on the Monday and drive through Phoenix.
Hey, Pocket
3 concerts in 3 days.
She could bring her computer with her and work from the hotel in the morning. All right, we've got it planned out. I'll tell her when I get home.
We've got a plan.
Yep.
All right, thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate it. Another great night of beverages and conversation. Always, like I said, hanging out with my brother is always fantastic.
Very good times.
So again, if you guys didn't even show up, I would still just be here. That's kind of how it works. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. Hopefully you had a good night. Next week we were talking about we've got a Guinness that is non-alcoholic.
Yes.
Okay.
And the sparkling water if we want to do that, and if something else
strikes
us, we can do that too.
Yeah, and then maybe I'm pretty sure there was at least one other cocktail I had in mind, or maybe we even try one of the concoctions we were talking about today. Like I said, if we get that beverage coming in.
That's right, because I got to bring you some tonic.
Yeah, so if we've got the tonic, we've got the liqueur, we've got, I don't have if I had a thing of Aperol, I don't know. Maybe we'll play with the back end of the show, but the first two, I think we've got lined up. But yeah, thank you guys all for being here. We're going to go say hi to Jagtress right now. They are playing some Blueprints, which is an amazing indie. Well, she's about to be right back, so we can just surprise them with a raid right now as we come in. But it's absolutely fantastic game, wonderful indie game, cool puzzles. It was a game that, like I said, that I enjoyed. I know Jav played a ton of, and like actually hooked a couple of my friends on that game as well, and they were playing it together, which is kind of a neat puzzle game that you can play with a friend, writing things down, like working through all the things. So no spoilers if you've played the game, if you've seen it. We don't know where they're at. Like I said, don't go in there and be like, "Oh, have you done this yet? Oh, did you see this?" Like,
keep it.
Find out. Find out where they're at. find out what's going on, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's go say hi to them. They are super, super nice. Definitely drop a follow there when you go in if you are not already. But until then, yeah, see you next week. I will be here tomorrow. We'll be here together next week.
That's right.
Having some more.
Put it down in the
delicious stuff.
calendar.
Yeah, definitely put it down in the calendar. Mark it on your phone. Put the dates in there. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. Be safe. Have a
Good night,
weekend.
everybody. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.